New competition, Checker Trade Trophy. Supporters are struggling with coming to terms with it, but the club itself realises that you've got to put a side out there and avoid financial complications, but there are rewards as well. How does a player view it?
Yeah, I mean, as myself, obviously not playing as many games, them cup games are handy. Gives you 90 minutes, however many minutes you get, and it gets a chance for the younger players to get a game as well. I know you have to still, I think it's used 5 players from a previous or the next game or something like that, but yeah, it gives obviously clubs that are putting their under-23s, under-21s in the competition, it gives them a chance to get competitive action rather than playing under-23s, under-21s. So, I mean, some people may complain about too many games, but I think as a player, I like playing games, so I welcome cups like that.
Absolutely. Opportunities, you're saying, for some of the younger players, perhaps the likes of Will Nightingale, Tom Beer, Alfie Egan. What have you made of the standard of young players we've got here?
Yeah, the standards are great. I mean, I think it's a bit harsh to call them young players now because they're competing day in, day out in the league games for a place in the team. So it is just an opportunity to the lads that don't have much minutes to get quite a few minutes. But yeah, they're a very good standard, and they're putting the players on their toes for a spot.
For yourself, I don't think you've come across Newport too often, maybe just the once, and we were just discussing. What are you expecting from this game?
I believe they're going to look up to us and say, well, they're in a higher league, so they're going to want to prove a point with going to their ground, so they're going to want to probably keep that as a fortress. I'm not sure how they've been doing so far, but I'm sure they're going to want to get a good result there. I mean, they're playing against a team that's doing well. We're doing very well. They're going to want to knock us off our pedestal if they've put us on one. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough competition. And on a Tuesday night, the weather's getting cold. I'm sure they're going to try and use that. They're going to try and probably big time us off, saying, "No, look, they don't want to come here," and they're going to use whatever they can for their advantage.
From our point of view, you've got on very well with Don Polian since he's been here as well. Cracking start. This competition really sort of brought his name to the fore in terms of Don's fans. He's been out the side. He could be back in contention. How's he been out the side?
Yeah, obviously no player wants to pick up any sort of injuries, even if it's a small one as the one that Dom's had. He's itching to get back playing. I mean, like you said, the other cup game where he scored the 2, that's what got him going on a run of games, which I'm sure he wants to replicate that. He'll want to, if he's playing or comes on, he'll want to do what he did then to get him back in the team get a good run again.
It seems to be a good bond amongst all 4 of you strikers, the main frontline strikers. Are you looking forward to how do you sort of push on from this as well now?
Yeah, I think we've got a good balance within the 4 of us where I don't think anyone can really relax. Obviously, the lads now, they're scoring, they're doing really well, but I still think they've got one eye over their shoulder looking to, they can't slip up, and any little slip up, there's always someone else that will come in and bring something else to the table. So I think we're keeping everyone on our toes, which I think is why we're playing so well.
We spoke to you obviously when you came here about what did you make of the AFC Wimbledon experience from the outside, having played against us so many times. Now you've been in, you're a part of it. How does it feel to be a part of it, and also the away support that we get as well? Yeah,
I mean, it's great. You always hear about the Wimbledon supporters. I mean, I've not played that many games where I can remember, but I always remember them being always behind them, and then coming here actually playing for us. I think they're amazing. They're the best fans I've had at any club. They support you whether you're winning, losing, drawing. They're always behind you, and that's a great atmosphere. It's a great feeling when you're playing. So yeah, you have to applaud them, and they turn out in numbers to away games, and I'm sure they'd like to come to the Checker Trade Cup, but you know, if they're a fans club and if it's a decision that they do together, then they do it together, and that's a good thing because they all stick together, and you can't complain about that really.
Good to hear. Tyrone, best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you guys. Okay.